competition is for losers. And the reason this is such a provocative title is because we always think that the losers are the people who can't compete effectively enough. The losers are the people who are slow on the swim team in high school. The losers are the people whose grades or test scores aren't quite good enough to get into the right universities or something like that. What you want to aim for is monopoly. You want to aim to build a company that is one of a kind and that it's so far differentiated from the competition that it's not even competing. And I think this is the conventional wisdom is always that capitalism and competition are somehow synonyms. I believe they're antonyms. A capitalist is someone who's in the business of accumulating capital. A world of perfect competition is a world where all the profits are competed away. And this is why I think competition is always this very two-edged thing. When you compete ferociously, you will get better at that which you're competing on, but you will always narrow your focus to beating the people around you, and it often comes at this very high price of losing sight of what is more important or perhaps more valuable. No single formula, as you can tell from the last few speakers, it's always a very, very different story. And I think every moment in the history of business, every moment in the history of technology happens only once. The next Mark Zuckerberg will not be building a social networking site. The next Larry Page will not be building a search engine. The next Bill Gates will not be building an operating system company. If you're copying these people, in some sense, you're not learning from them. You have a tiny door where everyone's trying to rush through, and there may be around the corner a vast and a secret gate that no one's taking, and you should always find the secret path and go ahead and take that. When we say that we're living in the developed world, we are implicitly saying that we're living in that part of the world where nothing new is going to be done, where things are finished, they're complete, and we can expect decades of stagnation and sclerosis, and the younger generation should expect to have a lower living standard than their parents, and we have sort of this rather bleak view of the future. And I think we should not accept that sort of a label. We should not accept this idea that we're living in the developed world. I think we should always return to the very contrarian question: how can we go about developing the developed world? Thank you very much.